ball. Welcome back to the channel, ladies and gentlemen. How are we doing today? I am playing with Polymer Clay once again. I got a couple pieces here. I got a new machine to help process it a little quicker. So we're just going to take these pieces and mash them together really good. The more you mash them together, the better it's going to, or the less it's going to crack in the end or the long run. So I just play with it like that. This piece isn't very big because it's glitter and it can be overpowering. And I don't want it to be overpowering in this. And I'm using the last piece of my teal. I'm gonna cry. It's the last piece of my teal. I gotta find some teal on like a pound block or something. I can't find it nowhere. I guess I meant to get online. So we got like that. And so we're just going to drop that in there. Help if I clamp it down. Put the clamp on it. Make sure it stays still. Silly clamp. Alright. So, when you're doing this, you always want to make sure this is feeding into the machine. Because it will release all the air. If you feed it to the machine this way, open and down, the air will get trapped. So this way, the air comes out. So you just do that a bunch. And you can fold it over and then fold it over again. Just keep folding it and going until you have a nice piece that's worked about 10 times through the machine. And that should make it really good. I'm going to take this next piece, kind of work it up into a little wedge. So what are you guys working on while I'm making this? I hope diamond painting or crafting of some sort, or just working and lurking. Whatever it may be, I hope you're having a fabulous day. Sorry if this thing's kind of loud, but it makes life a lot simpler. Okay, we got that piece. And then now this piece is quite a bit smaller because it's got glitter, of course, like I said. So, let's make it into a little chunk. And just keep working it back and forth, back and forth. Ten times or so. Conditioning it, always making sure you're leaving your open end up. This is gonna be my last time through. Push that to the side so we can get to the business over here. So we're just going to take one of these pieces like this and just start lightly rolling it. Try to make it into a little stick, I guess you'd say. Try to get as much air out of it as you can. Because you are folding it over like so and then rolling. And make sure you get all the air out. Alright, I got thin. That's alright. Just twist it back over and go again. It just makes it that much stronger. I might as well just fold this one over again. Twist it. Want them all fairly the same size. This one I want to be a lot less. Because like I said, it's the glitter. Let's give it some rolls. The glitter in this clay seems to take over everything. It just blends in with all the colors. It's a light tealish blue, but it has a bunch of silver in it. Perfect. So I'm going to take these two and kind of smush them together. And then this one, smush it together. And then just twist them. Like so. A nice twist motion going. Then I'm going to fold them over like that. Just give them a little smush. And feed it through the machine one time. I need a pen. Hold on 1 second. So, I got my pink pen. My piece sitting here. Just gonna kind of push it down and start rolling it around. And make sure it's getting good stick. trying to make it smooth as I possibly can. The helicopter flying over my house right now. Kind of give it a little bit of a roundness shape on the tips. Don't hold it at too much of an angle, but I think that's good, just like that. Taking a little bit more time. The more time you take and slower rolling back and forth you do, the smoother the pin's going to come out. Excuse me. If you get just fast blowing through it, your pen's not going to turn out very good. I don't see any blemishes in this pen, so I think I am good to go. Go stick it in the oven. So I'm going to pause you guys. Stick this in the oven. I'll be back in 20 minutes. So I bake this at 225 for 20 minutes. Not very long, but long enough to cure it. Alright, I'm ready to pause. So, I'm back, finally. It went through the oven, and it looks to be in really good shape. It hardened up really nicely. See, that glitter just pops. That's why I didn't want to put a lot of the glitter. So I'm going to go ahead, and this has been like 30 to 40 minutes after I bake it. So this is nice and cold. It's not hot. This is the cover minder I made to match the pin. It was just an extra chunk left over, and I just squished it down. Made a cover minder. Why not? So I'm just going to take a little bit of this. This part takes 4 coats. That's right. You have to do this 4 times and let them or let the pen air dry for roughly 30 minutes. And then you could do the second coat. And then you let the pen dry and do the third coat. And then let the pen dry and do the fourth coat. You get what I'm saying. Really simple. Just making sure this first coat gets a nice, good, even, smooth, you see it's putting that little bit of a gloss touch to it. So that's pretty much the first coat for that. Not enough, so I'm just gonna drop right in the middle. Just and that's it. Your final pen. You can also use Mod Podge. It does pretty much the same job, except for it gives it a gloss. This one I made with Mod Podge. It is finally cured. It took almost 4 weeks before it became to the point where it wasn't tacky. But on the Mod Podge bottle, it does say it takes 4 weeks to cure. Which I didn't know that. I do now. So, that's all I have for you folks today. Remember, I have 3 more steps to do on these. And I want to point out, this is a pen I made earlier. It's got 2 coats on it. You see these little bubbles? They're not bubbles. It's the the coating you put on it, it bubbled up, like it pulled up right there. And when it dried, it just left a couple little bubbles right there. What I call bubbles, but it's just like little bumps. So if you get that, you can just take a piece of emery cloth and just give this a light sanding. It will pull those little blemishes out. This is another pen I made. It ended up I hadn't put any coating on it, but there is one spot that bubbled, like it bubbled up right there. Right there. But I haven't gave this one a coating yet, so before I give this a coating, I will take it and give it a good sanding. It's just a green with some silver and teal mixed in with it. But that's it. I appreciate each and every one of you for coming and watching. As always, if you are new here, please hit that subscribe button. Stay with the family. I'm trying to put out content every day, but here soon it's going to start being random because it's starting to get to me. Posting a video every day besides Sunday. Well, Saturday I don't post a video, but I do go live. The hunting season's coming, so I'm gonna have to cut it down to a couple of days a week. Probably miss a couple of live streams. Not a big deal. Don't forget, check out my Patreons, Diamond Painting with Anxiety and Debbie W. One of these pins might be for Miss Anxiety. This stuff's already dry. It's already dry. I can put another coat on it, but I'm not going to take any more of your guys' time. You guys get the idea. I hope you all have a wonderful day. And as always, remember, peace and treat each other how you want to be treated. And I hope you get treated the same way back. Have a great day, everybody. Laters.